Hey everyone, Zieg here. There's a lot of new information in this video. The press is finally allowed to talk about what was shown at the behind closed doors events, and trust me, there's a ton to unpack. So join me as we dive into the updates. First of all, Hit Stop is back. This was a major complaint during the beta, and it has now been addressed. The news is all over the gaming portals, but referencing the interview given to Games Radar, Yuya Tokuda himself confirmed that Hit Stop has been reintroduced. In the final game, all weapons will have adjustments to improve this aspect. Additionally, it was mentioned that the lance, switch axe, and sword and shield are receiving reworks to better balance their characteristics against other weapons. Speaking of weapons, Insect Glaive users can rejoice. You can fly again. Yuya Tokuda confirmed that he listened to community feedback, and the Vault Dance, the move that lets you repeatedly jump on monsters without falling, will be back in the final version of Monster Hunter Wilds. The interviews also revealed some changes regarding offensive skills, which are now more focused on weapons rather than armor. Skills like Attack Boost, Guard, Charge Up, Slugger, Rapid Morph, and Focus can now be found on weapons instead of armor. According to Yuya Tokuda, this change aims to make armor more versatile for multiple weapons, allowing hunters to equip general skills and fill in gaps with decorations. Personally, I'm unsure about this approach. How will this actually work? For example, focus is crucial for nearly every greatsword build, but not all greatswords will have focus. Does that mean I'll have to rely on decorations or miss out on this skill entirely? There are still some unanswered questions that I'm eager to see clarified in the final game. This ties into a screenshot of the weapon crafting menu shared online, showing a great sword with the critical draw skill. Another cool update is about the monster bestiary. On X, user Neruzu shared some screenshots showcasing the Chatacabra's entry. It appears the design is similar to Monster Hunter World's bestiary, but with new elements, such as a tab showing which items are effective against the monster, like traps and specific ammo types. There's also a tab listing challenges that unlock titles for the hunter, such as killing 50 Chatacabras to earn the title Slimy. I personally find the effective item tab incredibly useful, and the challenges tab adds a fun reason to keep hunting the same monster repeatedly. It was also confirmed that the monsters fleeing frequently during the beta was a bug and not intentional. In the final game, monsters will be more persistent in their territories. Let's be honest, the Ray Dao was frustrating to hunt in the beta, not because of its difficulty, but because it kept changing areas constantly. We also got confirmation from our beloved band Lagiacris that the Arachnophobia mode will only apply to small monsters, not large ones. Honestly, this makes little sense to me. A giant spider can still be on screen, but a tiny mosquito-like one can't? Oh well, Capcom's choices, not mine. It was also mentioned that the game is being optimized. The quality mode on PS5 now supports native 4K at 30 frames per second, unlike the beta, which was capped at 1080p. The performance mode runs at 60 frames per second, but still experiences some frame drops during inclement weather. Capcom is working to fix this in the final stages of development. Unfortunately, no updates were shared about the PC or Xbox versions, but I assume optimization will be universal. It wouldn't make much sense for Capcom to optimize only for PlayStation players, right? Finally, let's talk about some lore updates. First, the inhabitants of the Forbidden Lands don't understand the concept of hunters and monsters. For them, these creatures aren't considered monsters at all. This cultural aspect will be fascinating to explore. Additionally, it was confirmed that our hunter this time isn't a rookie like usual, but rather someone with a certain level of experience. This makes sense since we're leading the expedition. The guild wouldn't put a rookie in charge of such an important mission. Another interesting tidbit is about the villagers of Kunafa, who created wind chimes that mimic the roars of Ray Dao to scare off other monsters. This is a clever strategy, considering Ray Dao is the apex predator of the Windward Plains, and no other monster would dare challenge it. These details make me incredibly excited for the game. I love Monster Hunter lore, and it seems Capcom is stepping up its game in terms of depth with this title. That's all for now, folks. I'll keep digging for more information, and as soon as I find anything interesting, I'll bring it here to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates as soon as they drop. I'll leave it here for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.